What's up, everybody? It's Indigon, and I'm back with another quarter box hunt. I did open this off camera to see if they were circulated rolls, and they are. But I have not looked at any of the enders. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to hunt, and if we run into something, we run into it. So I'll go ahead and I'll get hunting, and I will bring you in on the first find or at the halfway point of the box. All right, let's get to it. I'm on roll number 7, and I just got this Salt River Bay out of Philadelphia. And if you'll look, you can see a little bit of extra thickness on the motto, "In God We Trust." So let's throw that under the microscope there. And bam. Check out the notching on that G, the cat's eye on the O in God, the little notch on the top of T in Trust. Now, this double die is not listed on Variety Vista, so it's very similar to the DDO001, but not quite as dramatic. And it's not listed on Wexler's yet. However, I have spoken with the gentlemen that have taken over for Mr. Wexler, and they've seen pictures of it. I believe they are going to add it. It's in their queue. They just haven't done so yet. So it is a double die. It's just not currently listed. So that's pretty cool. It's our first major find in the box, and it's only on roll number 7. So bring in on the next one. Roll number 9, and you've probably seen plenty of these before, but we do have another little minor doubled cuff crossing the Delaware quarter. So it is a find, and it's our second double die. And I will bring you back on the next one. So not really worth much, but figured I'd show that one. All right, let's get into it. On roll 16, and I got 2 more finds. The first one is this 2018 Voyagers, and I don't know if it's going to show on camera or not, but it's got like a weird waterline look, and it almost looks kind of struck through out here in the field. I don't think that's typical for these, but it's got the weird like strike through look to it under all the rocks. So I may have to look at that one again on some of the other ones I would find. But I did find a 2023 Philadelphia Edith Kanaka Ole, and this one just has a little bit of feeder finger scrapes underneath the ear. You can kind of see them right there. I will throw that under the scope. So they're right under the ear and then between the ponytail. So there are some of these that do have a pretty good strike through right here on the back of the ponytail, but this is not one of them. It's just the feeder finger scrape, so it's a little bit earlier progression. So interesting find. I'll hold on to those 2, and I will bring you back on the next find. Roll number 19 is going to give us another DDR, this time the Maya Angelou, and this is VDDR001. So you see the earrings doubled to the left. Earring is doubled to the left. I found quite a few of these. I think this is probably about my 4th or 5th 001, but always a nice find. I really like finding these. And this one's in pretty decent shape. It's not really a high mint state or anything, but it's probably a high AU. Maybe an AU58. But overall, again, third DDR or third double die of the box. So bring you back in on the next find. Roll 22 is actually going to give us 3 more finds, and all 3 of these are 2016 Harper's Ferries. So this one is the DDR 004. So there's the listing 004, and this is probably one of my favorites with that really strong doubling in these 2 windows there. I have found that one before, but always a good find. Also had this one with a little bit minor doubling in there. I haven't really looked for that one yet, but also got this one right here, which is a lot of doubling in that window, some in there, and that is actually DDR 005. So we got numbers 4 and 5 in the same roll. So awesome. Got 3 more DDRs. So bring you back on the next one. Roll number 29 is going to give us 2 finds. This is a George Rogers Clark 2017 out of San Francisco. So NIFC, first one in the box, and then a Homestead with a little bit of doubling in the window pane. So another DDR and an NIFC, first one of the box. Bring in on the next find. Roll 35, and the box is getting a little bit light, and I got 2 more finds though. I don't normally keep the die chip on the hat crossing the Delawares, but this one's actually got the smaller one that you normally find, and then this larger one. I think this might be one of the earlier progressions of the crown die chip, so I'll probably hold on to that one. And then we did get 1 more of the Harper's Ferries with a little bit of minor doubling in the window. So not a ton, but hey, still finds. Bring in on the next one. Just finished roll 38, and we got 1 more minor cuff DDR crossing the Delawares. So again, nothing huge really, but hey, a lot of finds on the board so far. So bring in on the next one. Roll number 40 is going to give us 2 more finds. This time another Harper's Ferry with some doubling in the windows. Again, I have found this one before. I did not look up the attribution number on this one. And then we got this crossing the Delaware that's got a lot of struck through grease evidence. So you see that kind of chalky looking pattern on this side, and then you flip it over and it's all on the right side there. So a lot of grease on those dies when this one was struck. Not really worth much, but kind of cool. So I'll add it to the board. All right, bring in on the next one. Roll 45, getting to the end of the box, and we got yet another Harper's Ferry with a little bit of doubled windows there. So getting a little stack of those, and did have a 89 Denver with some abnormality on the mint mark there, but I think this is just machine doubling. But then again, the new listing is kind of difficult to tell. There looks like there is a little bit of notching on the bottom, but man, that's super hard to tell, and I don't know if you would even be able to on a circulated example. So I'll hold on to that. I'll look at it a little bit more, but yeah, I got 5 rolls left, so I'll bring you in on the next find or at the end of the box. And that's it for the box. So for the recap, ended up with 3 of the minor doubled cuff crossing the Delawares. The 1 die chip on the hat crossing the Delaware. It's got the little double die chip. The 1 struck through grease crossing the Delaware. Ended up with 6 Harper's Ferry DDRs. Those are actually, a couple of them are pretty cool, but I think I found most of those before. The 1 Homestead. The VDDR001 Maya Angelou. The 1 double die obverse Salt River Bay in the motto, in the God We Trust. And then the 1 NIFC San Francisco minted George Rogers Clark. So no silver, no real major errors, no foreigns or anything like that. But overall, still a really nice hunt. So if you enjoyed it, please hit that like and subscribe for more, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.